Okay, so I'm Rob Thurner. I'm a mobile consultant and trainer and author, and I run a mobile training business called the Mobile Training Academy based in London, but we work worldwide for various clients.
Thank you for your great presentation here in Riga in Password 2012. I heard from a lot of companies, from a lot of marketing directors, from a lot of marketing managers that they want they are saying that they want their campaign or web page to look similar and to work similar on all devices, including mobile phones, tablets, PCs, and even, I don't know, smart TVs maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is wrong. Why? Because different devices gives to us different experience. We are using them in different way, especially, for example, TV versus mobile phone and personal computer. So do you agree or not on what's your opinion?
So it's a very important question, and I think there are two issues we need to look at here. The first is technically what you can do, and the second is the user experience. Let's start with the user experience. People use devices to do different things. It's clear with a PC you have plenty of time, you have a large screen, you have a keyboard, you have a mouse, which allows for more interaction and more engagement. You can present more information and you can expect people to spend more time browsing. With a tablet you have less time, but you're in a different frame of mind, and actually all the research shows that we prefer browsing for information, and we actually prefer search using a tablet and touching and expanding rather than clicking with a mouse, which we don't have. And a mobile phone, of course, is very different because we have a smaller screen, which means that there's only so much you can do creatively there. But the important point is our intent is very different. We want to find stuff quickly and easily on a mobile phone, which means that the content that you should put there as an advertiser is really having to respond to what I want to do as a consumer. So that's the first point. Don't just present the same stuff using different devices because they are used in different ways. The other end of the question is to do with the technology. And the best approach, in my experience, is to identify the browser, the device the browser is using. You can embed some code in your web copy which identifies whether it is a PC, a tablet, or a mobile phone, and then automatically redirect traffic to the PC version if they're on a PC, to a tablet optimized site, which is probably more likely to be the website than a mobile site because you have a bigger screen, or a mobile site if it's a mobile phone, and redirect from the same URL. You don't need a separate URL, redirect from the same URL. And then the trick is to identify which device, using some device detection software like Device Atlas, for example, and then dynamically repurpose content so it best is served on the handset in question. So for example, don't do Flash if it's an iPhone, repurpose to an MP4 file, and use the sorts of content which you know that handset can best use in order to optimize the user experience.
Does it mean that sometimes they need to produce even different content based on what kind of device or browser do you have?
Yes, it may be different content, but I think the more importantly, it's about making sure the right type of content is there. People on mobile phones are not wanting to spend time filling in forms and doing detailed browsing, going through page after page. They'll do that on a PC, or they'll do that increasingly on a tablet. On a mobile, they're looking to get specific content which is likely to be short form ways of using the site in order to complete a task. Mobile stuff is very task orientated, so make sure the right content is there. In terms of type of content, I'd say it's more a case of repurposing assets for the right handset, rather than thinking you need entirely different content. And that, by the way, should help a lot of the brands here today who are yet to optimize their sites for mobile to do so, because it doesn't require a complete blank piece of paper, fresh start. You've got all the assets already, you can repurpose a lot of them without having to start all over again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.